All hands on deck. Warriors are hunting wins. You need everybody to leave it all out on the floor. In these types of games, you always have to expect the best version of your opponent, so you're ready for whatever. But you have to defend without fouling. Anthony can hit the free throw line a lot. They're fifth when it comes to free throw attempts. J. George is going to be attacking. Lowry Martin is going to be attacking. They don't settle ever with this team. Transition as well.
We are live here for another live watch along. It is Jazz Warriors. Let's go. My name is Sim. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to be entertained here today. And the Jazz are going to be the ones to really do it. Game's about to start. Lineups are out. Keyonte George is back. Good to see him. Lowry Marketing is back there as well. We get an opportunity. Hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend so far. I got to say, I am ready for the weekend. I have had enough. I am tired. Maybe that's just regular life stuff, but I've had enough. And there we go. Keyonte George there with first blood gets in a nice dunk there. But yeah, Jazz there up 2-0 right now over the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is there playing. He's on the court right now. Nothing yet. Podziemski tries to go for a layup. Ace Bailey there gets a block on Brandon Podziemski, third-year player. Having a decent season, Brandon Podziemski, but probably not one that people expected. But Podziemski doing pretty well. I could smell step back three from Keyonte George. You got Yusuf Nurkic is back. Svi Mykhailiuk is back. Ace Bailey is there with Keyonte George and Lowry Markkanen. And that is the first three of the game, people. First three of the game. We got another couple of points there by the Jazz. Nice to see that. Why are we letting Steph Curry have open jump shots? What are we doing? Brandon Podziemski there, wide open. Jazz are not like, what is the defensive strategy with the Jazz? That is the one thing we got to figure out here. I do not want to see another night of just nonstop wide open threes by a team. Golden State shooting the ball really well from three, obviously, because they probably got one of the best shooters that God has ever created, as per Stephen A. Smith. But nevertheless, it's a steal there. I think that's Moses Moody getting one over on Svi Mykhailiuk. Lowry Markkanen there with the ball. Lowry gets fouled. There we go. This game's starting a bit up and down right now. Warriors playing pretty well. I think this is the first time I've seen the Warriors. They're at the Jazz. We haven't seen that too often. All right, they do call a foul there. That's Al Horford. I wonder how many years Al Horford has left in him. I think he's had a great career. Atlanta, Boston. It's been fantastic. Ace Bailey there getting a bucket, putting the the Jazz up by 5 right now. Timeout has been called. Completely understand that. Because, they kind of need to get it in gear. If you come out and underestimate Utah, you're going to be in trouble. And the way how the Jazz are right now and how they're playing and the lineup that they have, like, they probably have their best lineup right now. Like, real talk. They probably have their best lineup right now. And my guess is that they are watching they're trying not to get fined for we know what tank. Yeah, that's right. So, every now and again, they will go up and play their best lineup against a good team. And you know what? They'll probably win this game. They probably will. I would not be surprised. So, yeah. But I see that there's 3 people there watching the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game so far. I know it's still pretty early on, but at least give me your predictions. Like, let's see what your predictions are all about. Give me your predictions. Obviously, I'm going with this side here. I'm going with these boys right here. Utah Jazz all the way for the dub. I think it's going to be a close game. Steph is going to try to go into Steph Curry time, but I think Keontae George is going to seal it up, wrap it up. Chef Curry is going to one getting cooked by a major key alert, if you know what I mean. Looks like the game is about to come back on soon, showing us highlights of Steph Curry. They just can't help themselves, can they? Who's this a highlight of? Who is that? All right, here we go. All right, Jazz ball right now. Oh, no, they're showing highlights now. All right, come on now. Come on now, guys. Let's get to the game. We don't need to do too much talking now. I'll do the talking. All right. So far. Okay, Warriors ball now. Steph Curry. Ooh, setting up Podziemski. Corner 3. Al Horford. That's a miss, though. Al Horford again comes in. Corner 3 on the other side now. That's a 3 ball. That's what I mean. That's a tough one there to take. Warriors down by 2, but if they keep shooting the 3 ball that well, they will kind of casually get one over on the Jazz. So we definitely got to watch out there. That's a steal there by Lowry marketing. Lowry's going to have to go for it. Don't watch out for Draymond. Lowry there getting a roll on there over Draymond. We do got a comment there in the chat. D-Rom says, welcome back, D-Rom. Much appreciated. D-Rom then goes on to say, I think the Jazz will win 130 to 124. I could see that. Because at some point, Chef Curry is going to go, and I think it's going to be like the third quarter. As you know, the Jazz struggle in that third quarter, and I could see that's where like right now the Warriors are up 11-10. There's going to be a bit of a gap for a while, and both teams are going to be going even throughout this game, and I definitely could see it being a high-scoring game. So I think that's a fair one. Already another timeout there, I think this time by the Jazz, which I think is pretty obvious. All reason why that is. Jazz right there conceding a couple of points there in quick succession. And you know that Will Hardy needs to kind of get the boys up and running again, at least before he starts making changes. Because when we get to, like, he normally starts making those first set of changes at around the 6-minute mark in the first quarter. And then we see Isaiah and Flip and Cody, those and like those guys will get games. So we'll see. We'll see. I think Jazz so far doing all right, but we just have to watch out who we are playing against, and we're playing against one of the best players of all time in Steph Curry. So yeah, we got to watch out. Let me just sort out some logistical stuff and just to get the stream, like all the YouTube stuff going, and then we can kind of take it from there. Okay. Well, it looks like game's getting ready to come back on right now. More highlights. I think this is a highlight. This must have been from a recent game between the Spurs and Rockets. It must have been last season. Nevertheless. All right, there we go. Game's coming back on now.
West Coast Conference battle, USF and Gonzaga, the Dons and the Bulldogs. That'll be at Chase Center on Wednesday, February 18th. All the tickets available at chasecenter.com. There are a ton of Warrior jerseys.
All right, game is back right now. All right, do we got a couple of changes? No changes as yet. Same lineup. Yusuf Nurkic there with a turnover. Moody right there setting it up. Swing by the Warriors. That's a steal there from the Jazz, courtesy of. Oh, what are we doing? Come on. We get a steal and we give the ball away. Oh, Steph Curry right there. It's Swing City. That's a miss. Ace Bailey there with a rebound. Nice one there for Ace. All right, Nurkic there with the ball. Ace Bailey's got it. Ace Bailey with a three. That's a miss. Draymond gets the rebound. And Podziemski there with a three. Oh, wow. Podziemski drops a three. Warriors up by 4 right now. Oh, that's a block there by... Jazz can't seem to get a bucket. We do got a comment there in the chat by D-Rom says, do you think the Jazz should make a serious offer for Giannis? I think we could get him, but should we? Oh, okay, I was thinking about this earlier because I did hear the news earlier on today from Shams, and Windhorse was talking about it. At least I watched the video this afternoon of him talking about it. And I got to say that I do like Giannis. And I think if Giannis was like 26, I'd probably agree, like, oh, yeah, maybe the Jazz should try. But the Jazz just don't have enough pieces yet. And I think it's going to take too much to get Giannis. And I don't think, like, the Jazz would have to give up Lowry, and they're going to have to give up lots of picks, and probably even some players right now that we don't want to get rid of. And for me, it's a no. I think it's too much. Like, as much as from what I read, like, it's basically being offered Giannis to, like, all of the 29 teams to kind of negotiate and find out who has the best offer. But the question is that if you're a team who's looking to challenge for the playoffs, are you really going to give up so much of what you have in order to get Giannis? And then after you get Giannis, what do you have that's left? Like that's really what it is. Because after you get Giannis, like I just feel like most other teams are not going to have anything left. And I think it's the same thing with the Jazz. Like they could put a package together to get Giannis that that the Bucks would be like, yeah, but what are the Jazz going to get in return? Like, I don't think we're going to get a lot in return. And it's just Giannis is going to be annoyed because he's going to be like, this is just the same stuff that's been happening with the Bucks right now. Like, they just don't have enough assets to be able to put around him of quality where they could compete right now. So, for me, the easy answer is no, but that's my reasons why. Like, I don't think the Jazz should, give up everything for Giannis because that's what they're gonna have to do. Like, I think Giannis is probably one of the best players that I've ever played. He's in that kind of Shaq type of mold in that if you just allow him to run, like he's getting downhill any single time he wants. He will get to the basket anytime. There's no stopping him. So yeah, that's my thoughts. All right, we do got a couple of changes there. There's a couple of threes that were dropped by the Jazz there. Bryce Sensabaugh just dropped a three, and Keontae George hit one as I was talking. Right now, the Warriors are up 21-16. Jazz could make it 18, courtesy of Filipowski and Isaiah Collier right there. Isaiah Collier gets the bucket in, but I think they're going to call a jump ball, which I think that's annoying. What are they calling a jump ball on? They got Santos, who's coming for the Warriors, doing a jump ball against Isaiah Collier. That's like Santos is like what 6'9", 6'8". All right. Warriors ball right now. I think there's Quentin Post is in the game. We got to watch out. Pick and roll opportunity there. Oh, Quentin Post gets the ball and see that's what it means. Just no protection. Jazz have to. Oh man, Jazz have no rebounded. Jazz have no rebounded. They have nothing in the paint. Nothing. Filipowski is a big, but he's not that type of big. Like, wow. Bryce Sensabaugh with a three. That gun goes in and out. Oh man. I will say this, D-Rom. We do need some trades though. Like, because of the draft pick, like, I think it's unlikely it's gonna be before the trade deadline, but definitely before the beginning of next season. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Jazz will make trades before the beginning of next season because, my God, they need it. It's not even just Walker Kessler. Like, Walker Kessler can't do everything. Like, you need more. Yeah. All right, Steph Curry's at the line to shoot two. All right, Steph makes both of them. Isaiah Collier there with the ball. Isaiah out to Flip. What does everybody think about Flip there so far, though? Like Flip playing the four. Like, I think Flip is a four. But oh man, I just still believe like it's like he doesn't have a platform for success. Like I really do feel for him. Jazz down by 10 right now. Santos is getting one in. Like this, the reserve unit of the Warriors. Like, if you don't know, the Warriors reserve unit, like they are like they're pretty good. All right, Jazz ball right now. This like every game that goes on, like all weaknesses are getting exposed. Bryce there with a three. All right, Warriors moving super quick right now. Turnover by them. Like finally, maybe they'll slow down. All right, Lowry's at the line right now. Another turnover by the Jazz. Oh man, what are we doing? Another three by the Warriors. D-Rom says we need some good defensive players, especially for the perimeter. Oh yeah, completely agree. That's another thing I was thinking about today coming home from work. What defensive players are we would like legitimately like be able to get, not ones that we want, but ones that we can actually like get and could provide value for the team, right? And I was just like, I thought about Tari Eason at the Rockets. His contract is running out at the end of the season for the Rockets. He's someone that we might be able to pick up on free agency. Ron Holland the second. I don't think Ron Holland the second has. I don't think he's going to get renewed on his contract, and I'll have to look that up on one of the breaks. But I'd take him as well. Like I really liked him before the draft. You know, obviously him being with the Pistons, they are a defensive team. You know, he's around a team with a culture of defense, and that's something that like we just don't have. Like we don't have a lot of guys there that naturally think defense, and I think that's a big part of the problem. Right now, the Warriors are absolutely destroying us. Yeah, man. I think we'll make an improvement next season, but I think we are far away from doing any type of challenging because there isn't much of an identity there in terms of how we want to play. Like that's still being adopted right now. That's the one thing I'll say that the Warriors do have. Like their reserve unit, like they take pride in being reserve units. That's what Pat Spencer, brother of Pat Cam Spencer and co. Well, Trace Jackson Davis in there. Santos is in there. That's a three by the Jazz. Fapowski there dropping a three dub. Jazz there down by 10. 34-24 in favor of the Warriors. Watch out for Buddy Hield, guys. Isaiah Collier there tries to get a try for a three at the end of the first quarter, but that quarter flew by. And the Jazz allow Warriors to score over 30 points. That's never good, like for any team. Keep teams down below 30. That's what I say. But now, in the first quarter, yeah, not good. Not a good start there by the Jazz. But, you know, we've seen this from the Jazz, right? Will Hardy will go. He will, you know, maybe berate them a little bit, and then they'll come back and show what they have. So I'm going to take a quick break whilst the game is on break. And then, yeah, I'll be back for the second quarter. Okay. I did find some information about Ron Holland II and his contract. So the game is back on, but I'll get to that in a sec before I go back into the game. So check this out. This is what I mean when I say this. So hold on, let me share my screen. So this is like I was saying before, to the two other people that's joined there, like welcome. But before I was talking about the Jazz making a potential trade for Ron Holland II, right? So they must have recently did this. So yeah, they exercised their club option for Ron Holland II in October, right? Like, and even then, I guess they could still trade for him now, but like I'd take Ron Holland II as being somebody whereby I think he's got some of the chops to play for the Jazz. Athletic, comes from a defensive background like the Pistons. I think the Pistons have the best defense in the East, if not the best in the league right now. But I'm pretty sure it's just the best in the East. But I would I take him. Like I said, I'll take Tari Eason as well. I'm pretty sure he's in the last year of his contract. As a matter of fact, you know what? Tari Eason. I think that's how you spell his name. Yeah. Yeah, so he's a restricted free agent this year, Tari Eason. I'd take him too. He's with the Rockets. So I'd also take him as well. All right. Victim of Fate. Hey, Victim of Fate, how's it going? Currently watching the Hornets game, brother. I'll be in and out, no problem. I hope you'd be there for the Hornets game. I'm doing that on Saturday. So I'll be checking that out, seeing how that one is. You'll have to let me know. I'll check the Hornets score line later on, but Hornets are getting a lot of love in the media. I will say that. I think after that beating that they gave us, Hornets are getting a lot of love by the media. Everybody is saying, hey, that they've been coined as the biggest surprise this season, the Charlotte Hornets. Hold on, what? LeBron was crying. What was he crying for? What? Did he have a boo boo? Oh, did he fall down and scrape his knee? Oh, LeBron. Oh. The king is crying. No, I haven't seen it, but like I probably should go up and I probably gotta go. You know what? Let me go up and Google this. LeBron crying. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, okay. All right. No, I think that's a fair reason to cry. No, I think that's a fair reason to cry. Okay. All right. No, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Like LeBron to cry for his tribute for Cleveland. I think that's great. You know what? I should probably go up and try to find it. But like he deserves it. Like he's gonna get his jersey retired in Cleveland. He's gonna get a statue in Cleveland. Like he's gonna get everything in Cleveland. Like with the Lakers, I think he'll get a pat on the back. I don't think he's gonna get a trophy. Maybe he might get his jersey retired. I doubt it though. But Cleveland, he's their guy. He's their guy all the way. And in Miami, kind of same thing. Like Miami, he deserves something. But yeah, that I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. I'm looking at the stuff online. I should probably check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna go check this out. I want to see what they actually did. I don't want to see like, I don't really want to see his reaction. I do want to see the tribute video. Maybe if I go on YouTube, like YouTube will show it. Because you gotta honor LeBron while he's still here. And I'm not trying to say he's gonna die or anything like that, but just why he's still there in the league. He's the greatest of his generation, and he's a rare breed in that he's played for so long. He's in between his generation, the tail end of the previous generation, the time he's played, and this generation as well. Because you got a bunch of kids right now, 10, 11, and 12, who might be in the NBA in like 6, 7 years, and they'll remember LeBron. Okay, I think I found it. I can't watch it right now. But I will. I might watch it when we're on another break. I might put it on another break, and then I'll go and watch it, or at least I'll watch it, and then yeah, and then you guys will see my reaction to LeBron and the tribute video. But I think that's fair. Like, it's okay for him to cry. You think he ends his career in Cleveland? Great question, Victim of Fate. I've thought about this as well. I think he should end his career in Cleveland. But I don't think he'll end his career in Cleveland. I don't. I think he should. I think go back where it's all started. I think wouldn't it be somehow poetic if like he left the Lakers at the end of the season, signs a 1-year deal with the Cavs, takes the absolute minimum he can get, and goes on and wins a championship with the Cavs. Like, that would be like crazy, like amazing. That'd be crazy amazing. So yeah. Victim of Fate says my Hornets are going to are up going into the fourth straight. Hornets are playing good. I can't lie but that. Gotta say that. Right now, Jazz though are down by a lot. Jazz are at 29, Warriors at 42. The Jazz aren't shooting the ball well. Like, I don't know what exactly is it that we are doing well, to really be fair. Like, let me like I haven't even looked at the stats. That's how bad. That's how bad things have been. Like, all right, got the stats up right here. We got a lower field goal percentage than the Warriors. We're shooting well below the Warriors on three. They're at 50% from three. The Jazz are at 30%. We've only attempted one free throw, which means that we're not getting to the basket. They've had 5 out of 6 free throws. They're getting more rebounds than us, which tells me that they're working harder. We do have a lot of points in the paint. We got 18 points in the paint, so that's more than half. But yeah, just not good enough for the Jazz right now. 9 turnovers for the Jazz. Warriors also have 9 as well, but it's the Jazz are the ones that got to do better. Jazz right there with 33. Slow-mo there, getting the Jazz an extra couple of points. Golden State Warriors with 45 right now. Jazz down by 12. They're still in it, but they're very far away as far as I'm concerned. Victim of Fate says, what pick you think the Jazz are getting draft night? Oh man, Victim of Fate. I can tell you one thing. I hate this stupid draft. I hate the draft pick stuff. Like, it's ruining my season. But I think because of what the Jazz are doing, I'm gonna go with the 6th pick. Like, I think they're gonna keep with what they have. I know some people like are saying that they're probably gonna get like a top 4 pick. I know what Gilbert Arenas talked about like months ago, like just before the beginning of the season. No, just after the draft, he was like, "Yeah, Utah are gonna get the number 1 pick this season, so that they could get AJ DeBanstar." And if the Jazz do get the number 1 pick, it just confirms to me that like the draft is rigged. Like, the amount of times I be watching Jazz games and I see AJ DeBanstar right there, either talking to Keontae George or talking to Ryan Smith, who's the owner of the Utah Jazz. Like, it's just like, if AJ doesn't wind up with the Jazz, like, yeah, if AJ winds up with the Jazz, like, it's a fix. But we're gonna see, because I definitely intend on doing a stream for the draft. Like we'll make it a whole thing. I probably might even like take half a day off and really get ready, popcorn and beers, and stream all the coverage, stream what everybody's saying, and then we could enjoy the whole festival of the NBA draft. And screw it, we'll do both nights. We'll do both nights. All right, Jazz kind of making a comeback right now. Jazz there with 39, Golden State Warriors with 45. Victor Mafate also goes on to saying they're saying the top 5 guys are all good. Yeah, they're saying that the top 3 guys are in like they're in a different class by themselves, maybe even 4. 4 and then like 4 to 5, they're just like slightly lower, and then like everybody else in the lottery is supposed to be like at the very least like good. So I think either way, the Jazz are going to get somebody good. I just think that they really, 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 really want AJ DeBanster, not just because of his talent, but because of the fact that he already goes to school in Utah. He already goes to BYU. He's been like it. He did his last year of high school here as well. Like, and he didn't have to. Like, he chose to. So he clearly doesn't have a problem with being in Utah, because that's the thing that we keep hearing about players. Like, players don't want to be in Utah. Like, they have no interest in living in Utah. Like, it's not even the organization, like Utah Jazz organization. They just don't want to be in Utah. So that's something that I don't think you're gonna have with AJ, because he's lived in Utah for so long. If I'm streaming, I was considering it. Like, I mean, I watched it last year. Like, I watched the Rising Stars game, and I really liked it. But I actually don't like the format for this year. I mean, I might do it just for content's sake, but I'll see. I think it just depends on like are people feeling like the All-Star game? Like are you gonna watch the All-Star game, or like do you watch other guys that watch the All-Star game? Like, I don't know, like I watch it, but it just doesn't feel like it just doesn't feel the same. Like, it doesn't entertain me. Like, it's worse than watching a bad game that the Jazz might play. Like, it's all I just want them to go out there to do is go out there and try. That's it. I'm not trying to say go out there and like try to put one another in headlocks and be like super physical, but can you go out there and try? Can you play a little bit of defense? That's that's all I want. Like, I get it. It's supposed to be kind of like a break for them, but it isn't. Only the highlights. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I mean, maybe because I'm doing YouTube, but like I probably should, but like, yeah, the All Star, the All Star is painful to watch, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might watch the Rising Stars game as like part of the reason I started this channel is because I wanted to track the development of some of like the up and coming stars. So actually watching how some of these young players play, watching like they also have like the top G League players as well. Watching how like they get along is always good. And like they've got Dylan Harper's playing, and then Dylan Harper's brother, Ron Harper Jr., he's also playing in the G League game. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see there. I'm also surprised that none of the Utah Jazz G League players are also in there as well, even though uh, the Jazz won the G League showcase. Very strange. Very strange for me. It's another 3 there by the Warriors. And it's honestly, I'm shaking my head right now because I'm like, it's just turnover after turnover after turnover. It's like, wake up. Come on, guys. Moses Moody right there drops a 3 there on the Jazz. Well, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Jazz are down by 15. Like, that seems like a lot, but it isn't quite a lot, right? You know, the Jazz are kind of used to being down where we're down by a lot, 12, 15 here and there, and we always manage to make a comeback. I will say this, that I do think the Warriors are playing really well. You know, we got to give compliments where compliments due. And they're forcing us to make tough shots. Nice shot there by Ace Bailey with a nice long two. Jazz down by 13 right now. You see what I mean? Like, we stopped them from scoring. We hit a 3, and we'll only be down by 10. All right, Jazz forced the turnover. See right there. And then that is Yusuf Nurkic there getting a bucket. Jazz now down by 11. There's another comment there from Victim of Fate there. He says, I might watch the Rising Stars game to see Cooper versus Con. Hopefully a nice match. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll watch the Rising Stars game. I'll even go and stream that. Like that's always fun. And I like the fact that it was the Rising Stars versus the NBA players. And I know Draymond had a lot to say about that last year, but I'm like, yeah, because the Rising Stars, they'll go out and try to embarrass those stars. And I'm like, great, yeah. So that means that those guys, Jaylen Brown, Steph, Dame Lillard, like they got to go out there and give 100%. Or at least turn it up a couple notches to force them to play. And that's what happened last year. And that's what we got. So it's going to be interesting to see how that is, because I don't think that they're doing that this year. I don't think that the Rising Stars actually play against the All-Stars. But I really like that aspect last year. Hold on, what? Hornets currently shooting 50-40. Wow. See, that's what I mean, man. Like Hornets are dominating, man. Like they're playing real well. Real well. Like, I know the criticisms about them is when it comes to their defense, but like I can honestly say they are doing what kind of like what the Jazz are doing right now. All they've got on their mind is draft picks. Like that team, when they're healthy, Brandon Miller, Con Knipple, and LaMelo. Like LaMelo's out here just dancing around. 3, just like his hezzy 3. Woof. Like if the Hornets can stay healthy next season, like they'll easily be a playing team. Easily. Hold on, and they're in the East as well. And with the Bucks like being what they are, they'll easily be a playing team. Victor Buffet also goes on to say, field goals 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. No, I saw that because I've got the stats here right now, like for them. Like, listen, I think they're playing well, man. Like, yeah, that's the kind of thing that always happens. It always happens when you least expect it. All right, we got a little over 2 minutes left in this game. Even though the Jazz are losing, I gotta say we're having a lot of fun. So I'd like to thank D-Rom and Victim of Fate there for their comments. Really appreciate it. All right, there's a jump ball between Melton and Keontae George. Melton wins that kind of quite easily. Jazz down by 16. They miss a three. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God, what are we doing? Like Keontae with a three. That is a nice three there by Keontae. Can everybody hear my sound effects? Why can't I hear mine? Something is definitely going up. Quentin Post there with a three. I hope that's still playing. I don't know what's going on here right now. They're calling a foul on Pods. Hey, either way, Jazz are getting to the line right now. Lowry's shooting technical free throw. That does look like it's a play on the ball, though. I got a comment there in the chat. No sound effects. Oh, okay. Then yeah, we got a problem on my side. This then. Oh, okay, now I see what's going on. Yeah. All right, I got that fixed. Thank you there, D-Rom, for that. Sorry, put to my face for that. Much appreciate it. Okay, we got a minute left in the second quarter. Jazz are down by 13. Keontae there with a floater. Nice one there, Key. Giving the Jazz a floater, getting the Jazz back in this game. We're down by 11. Like, this is what I mean when I say, like, even though we're losing, we are still like we're still close. We're like close. All right, Brandon Pajimski there. Out there to Moody. Guys, we got to watch out. Come on, like, we cannot be losing defensive assignments. Good block there by Yusuf Nurkic, but I think they're going to call a foul on Nurkic for the foul on Santos. All right, they got 9 seconds, Warriors. In baseline pass there, Pajimski to Santos. Screen set. Got to watch out. Ace Bailey, stay with him. Watch out. Santos there with a three. What? A foul. That is ridiculous. Let me see the replay on this. What is this? Oh, Keontae, no, my brother. Nobody gets some of the ball, though. That sucks, man. Santos going to the line to shoot three. He does miss the first one, though, which is good. Will Hardy is on the sideline, ready to give them a whispering of a lifetime. Santos there shooting a second, makes it. All right, Santos makes 2 out of the 3. Project Fortnite says, is Draymond getting whooped? Draymond's not in the game right now, but so far I think he's been okay. I don't think he's really had that much of an effect on the game. He's had a decent game so far. Nothing special. Nothing special. But listen, anything can happen. And we just gotta deal with Draymond as they come. You know, I like the Jazz aren't a type of team he's going to be trying to put somebody in a headlock. So I think we should be good. Podziemski, Keontae Wright, they're doing a good job on Podziemski. Podziemski gets the roll. Jazz down by 13 with 0.9. All right, we're at halftime right now, and this game has flown by. And Victor Maffei, that just tells you on how performance-wise he's been throughout this game. The fact that you've just noticed it. You know why? Because he's kind of been invisible. He hasn't played that well. He looks rusty, is what I would say. Like he's, you know what? Like now that we're at halftime, like let's now take a look at like some of the scores. You know, like let me get ESPN going, and we're gonna go through it. But me, the eye test tells me that like Lowry's rusty. Oh, and then I also noticed that the Hornets are up 107-88. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. They're gonna win that game. I mean, there's no way that they kind of blow that lead. All right, hold on. Let's change the layout on this. This is what the situation is, right? Like Victor Maffei, you talked about, you just noticed Lowry's back. This is why. 6 points in 17 minutes, that's poor. 2 out of 8 from the field, that's poor. 0 out of 3, that's not great. And I will say this, he looks rusty, and of course he does, because he's been told to sit down, relax, and not to play basketball, so the Jazz can have their draft pick. I do not believe that Lowry has been injured for all this time. I just don't. You know, when you've reached 2 halves, half the game, and only 2 people are in double digits. Filipowski's in double digits. Good game for Filipowski. And then Keontae George. Those are the only 2 players that's in double digits. Everybody else is in single digits. Like offensively, it's just not good enough from the Jazz. 37% from 3, not great. Definitely not great from the free throw line, 67%. In comparison to the Warriors, who are 48, 48, and 82. They're playing really well. But we need the Jazz to turn it up a notch, really show what they could do, because right now they're not doing what they need to do. Right? That's what it really comes down to. It. First quarter they lost by 10, but this quarter they lost by 3. Like we got to win the second quarter now, and we're down by what, 15? There's a lot to work there to do for the Jazz. That's what it really is. And like the Warriors, like look at what the Warriors are doing. Like, even though Draymond hasn't had any points, he's had a few assists, a couple of rebounds. Well, Santos has been pretty good. I've heard a lot about him, but obviously Buddy Hield's been shooting the ball pretty well. And I know that Moses Moody and Buddy Hield are the only two players in double digits, but it feels like there's a lot more. Feels like there's a lot more. Yeah. Yeah. They got a lot of work they got to do, the Jazz. We just have to see if they're able to do that. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back here before the third quarter, but a lot of work for the Jazz to do. Okay. We are back here for the second half of the game. We're in the third quarter. Jazz are down by 13. And that's a 3 there by the Jazz. Where's my mega horn for that one? Jazz have been quite awful. I've been listening to the breakdown of what do they think the Jazz have been doing wrong. Some of it I was able to point out in terms of just ball watching. Warriors getting a lot of wide open threes. Something there we got to stop. That's why whenever we do get trades, like it has to be for guys that are defensive minded. Gotta be. All right, Svi Mihailuk getting there a couple of points. Jazz down by 10, 70-60. Who we got? Warriors ball now. Al Horford right there to Draymond with a 3. That one's actually close to dropping for Draymond. I feel for him on that one. Ace Bailey with a long 2. That is not a good one. Ace has got to stop ball watching. That's a miss. Miss 3 there by the Warriors. Yeah, another turnover there by the Jazz. Jazz are going to do better. Warriors playing really well right now. They're setting up some good defense. Playing good defense there. Like they're forcing the Jazz into some tough shots. Another 3 there by Draymond. Jazz don't manage to get the ball that time. Al Horford, they're getting the rebound on that one, and Moses Moody's going to clean up. Just not good enough right now for the Jazz. All right, Moody misses the free throw. Jazz are down by 12 right now. Keontae George with the ball. He brings the ball up. We got, I think, a GP2 there. Brandon Pajimski there. He's going to be marking Keontae George. Ace Bailey with a 3. That's a missed 3 by Ace. Draymond there. He gets a layup and he gets fouled. Again, Jazz being super sloppy. Are they going to count that? Oh, I completely forgot their history. Nurkic right there and Draymond. All right, Ace Bailey gets a steal on the breakaway. Svi Mihailuk. What is going on, for crying out loud? You're down by 12 and you gave up a 2 to just attempt the 3. Wow. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. Draymond with a nice little pass there to Al Horford. Al Horford gets the dunk. Jazz down by 14 right now. That's got to be a foul on Lowry, on Pajimski, on Lowry.
6 points. That's the key. That's why was plus 10 at halftime. Is that I know fans love scoring. I do too. But you have to look sometimes a little deeper at how a guy is impacting the game. He's been big time defensively. That's have 4 assists.
All right, Warriors ball. Steph there gets a layup. The Jazz have not scored in like 2 minutes. Like this is getting really bad right now. Come on, Jazz. Keontae right there trying to set things up. Ends up being a kickball. Looks at Brandon Pajimski. It's another missed layup there by the Jazz. That time, Keontae George. Another turnover there by the Warriors. Draymond is doing Draymond things right now. Setting illegal screens. The little extra bump here and there, but to be fair, that's all part of the game. He's teetering the line. All right, Yusuf Nurkic is going to the line to shoot too. Just an interesting point that they're talking about was that, like, with the Warriors, like Draymond still hasn't scored a point, but the fact that he has a plus 13 is because he's keeping Lowry down for most of the game. And I mean, I somewhat agree with that. I definitely think it's the plays that the Warriors are enacting that is affecting Lowry. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, Svi Mykhailiuk, he fell for it. He fell for it. He fell for it, man. All right, Steph making both free throws. He's got another one on. Warriors up by 16, by the way. 78-62. Like, they're really kind of rubbing it in right now. Jazz just not being able to get a rhythm. And that's both, like, Keontae George and Lowry marketing. And I mean, it comes down to Warriors are playing like really good defense. Really good defense there by the Warriors. All right. Lowry there makes the free throw. Jazz are down by 14 right now. Here it is. Lowry's typically averaging 28. He's on 9 points right now. Oh, wow. Steph getting an easy layup there. I mean, that's a complete defensive breakdown there by the Jazz. Like, they can't even keep up with what's going on. Like that. Like this has to be sorted. And you could see what it is. Like the Warrior, every single player that's playing for the Warriors right now, like, is offensively viable. Like they're not relying on one person. They're not relying on just the pick and roll. Because every one of their guys is capable of putting that ball in that hoop. All right. Steph with the ball now. Keontae George has got the board. So it's 3 from Steph. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's disgusting. That's a 3. All right, Keontae's going to get fouled. Jazz are down by 19 right now. It's not good. All right, game is on break. I need to take a bit of a break myself. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I'll be back by the time the game is back on. I'll be back, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, Keontae George there going to the line. Steph fouled my guy, Keontae George. All right, Isaiah Collier is picking up Steph now. Santos is in the game, some changes there. Will Richards in the game. Nurkic doing well to keep the ball. Watch out, Nurkic. Oh, man, the Jazz are just like... Jazz are down by 20 right now. Just come on, Warriors. Let's get to playing Pat Spencer and Trace Jackson Davis and the bench unit. Yeah, this is a bad game. This is a bad game. Like, they move the ball quicker than the Jazz, and they just have way more offensively viable players. Like, even though I'm not a fan of his per se. Like, where's Taylor Hendricks? I noticed Cody isn't playing today. You know, Walter Clayton has only had like a handful of minutes. Jazz are down by 21. And I don't think there's anything they could do about it. All right, Steph there making a couple of free throws. Warriors 91, Jazz 69. Keontae George there. Bryce Sensabaugh with a three. Sensabaugh hits a three. Nice one there by Bryce. Another three by the Warriors. That one's not going well. They miss. Jazz get the ball back. Bryce Sensabaugh on a breakaway, but it's a foul there, and Bryce is going to go to the line. Yeah, I would have wanted more. It's a tough game. Tough game. Oh, Bryce Sensabaugh missing with the free throw. That's not good. Oh, guys, hey, you got to mark on the perimeter. Come on. Filipowski, nice one there, getting the rebound. Bryce Sensabaugh there driving, but Bryce gets the layup. Jazz there with 75. Warriors there with 91. All right, nice little quick transition bucket there by Keontae George. He's got 77 there for the Jazz, 91 for the Warriors. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Jazz only down by 14 right now. It's better. Way better. But still, like, we're still down. Looking at how this quarter's gone, the Jazz are doing better. Like right now, the Warriors have scored 23 in this quarter, and the Jazz are at 22. Like it's not a bad output if you're looking at just like snapshot quarters itself. And we do have a couple of more guys that have shot in double digits. I think Warriors have got three guys in double digits. Jazz have also got 4 guys in double digits. You got Yusuf Nurkic there with 11, Keontae with 16, Ace there with 12, and Filipowski with 10 coming up off the bench. And have you noticed that I didn't say Lauri Markkanen? Lauri Markkanen there only with 9 points. Hasn't hit any threes this game, Lauri Markkanen. And is only 3 out of 9 from the field. So about 40%, which is like below average. Oh, what is up with all the commercials, man? Can we just get to the game? All right, there we go. We got 3.5 minutes left in this game. Jazz right now down by 14. All right. Brandon Podziemski's got the ball now, passes it to Santos. Santos out there to Quinton Post. Quinton Post there, putting Isaiah Collier in the post. He gets a hook shot over him. Now Isaiah's on the other end. Isaiah with a 3. That's a miss. But they blow the whistle before Isaiah shoots. And I think that's DeAnthony Melton they're calling the foul on. All right, slow-mo there going to the line because of DeAnthony Melton's foul. Jazz right there at 78. You don't normally see slow-mo get to the line that often. All right, slow-mo there getting both buckets. Jazz still down by 14 with almost exactly 3 minutes to go in this quarter. Once again, game flying by. Podziemski flopping, man. Get out of here, Brandon Podziemski. All right. Warriors make both free throws. Jazz get the ball back. Jazz at 79. Warriors at 95 right now. Bryce with a 3. Come on now. There we go. Let's get some spirits up. Let's get some Quinton Post out there. DeAnthony Melton there getting another layup. Lowry back in the game. Bryce with another 3. That's a miss. Jazz down by 15 right now. We got to find a way to keep that down. It's a foul on Melton by Keontae George. It's not good. All right, Warriors making both free throws. 2 minutes left. Isaiah Collier there's got the ball. Zayd right there. He manages to find a Jazz player. Jazz struggling so much. Like Draymond's not even on the court right now. Jazz is still struggling right now. All right, Lowry making both free throws. Warriors ball now. DeAnthony Melton's causing us a bunch of problems. Keontae there with the steal. I was just about to say Keontae struggling to stay in front of him. Oh my God, what good team defense there. Oh, yes, nice three there by Keontae George there. Great team defense there for the Warriors. Like Isaiah goes for the layup and they just crash the boards. But ball ends up going out to Keontae George. He gets it. Too much ball watching there. Oh, man. Oh, what the devil? You got to bury that, man. You got to bury that. Like, you got to slam that down, man. You can't. Oh, it's a challenge there. Warriors are challenging it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get it because it looked like a clean block. But I'm putting it on Bryce in this one. Like Bryce has got to finish that. Bryce has got to treat that like dinner. Bryce has got to finish that. I will say this. I need to change my camera battery. I'll be right back. I won't. Well, I got to turn off the screen, but I will be right back. And then, yeah, give me a sec. He doesn't get any of the ball. We could see it. What are we talking about? It's a foul. All right, looks like the play is unsuccessful. Rightfully so, but boy, it looked like it was close. All right, Bryce making both of them. Again, Jazz now down by 10. Like they're like slowly keeping in this game. It's a 3 by Buddy Hield. That's a miss. Jazz have to stop ball watching. What are we doing? Come on. Like, Keontae with a 3. Oh, that was blocked, partly blocked. Slow-mo right there. Nice play there by the Jazz. Good pass and move. Lowry Market in there getting an easy dunk. Like he's at what? 13 for the night. All right, it's going to be the last play of the third quarter. It's a steal there by the Jazz. Isaiah Collier there gets another bucket. And the Jazz are now down by 8 after being down by 15. Boy, these guys proved me wrong. I definitely thought it was over, but they proved me wrong. All right, we're going to take a break before we get into the fourth quarter, but yeah, this game has definitely been an up and down one. Okay. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes to go. What can the Jazz do? Like that's all that it is. Jazz have to be consistent.
Bailey to Anderson, shot clock at 2. He was out of bounds on the sideline. Anderson took a false step. That sideline jumps up on
Oh, wow. Kyle Anderson steps out of bounds.
high percentage shots every single time offensively here. You want to really test this defense before from side to side. What a play everybody knows now. So Steph Curry begins the fourth with Moody, Draymond, Will Richard, and Buddy.
All right. Steph is back in the game. Draymond's back in the game. Will Richard's in the game. And I think that's one by Will Richard, if I believe. First three of the fourth. Jazz ball right now. Isaiah Collier got the ball. He passes to slow-mo. Slow-mo there gets blocked. Sends Sabata with a missed three. Jazz down by 11. They got to hang in there. Oh, man. No, that's not good. Moody hits a three now. Wow. Please don't shoot. There we go to Isaiah. Isaiah there. Bully ball on Buddy Hield. Guys, you like you, Isaiah. You got to watch out for your defensive assignment, and not play it. That's too easy. That's just too easy, man. All right, Steph is at the line to shoot two. He misses the first one, Steph. Jazz down by 12 right now with 10 and a half minutes to go. All right, Bryce sends Sabata with the ball, passes it to Lowry. Lowry out there to Isaiah, and ball goes back to Bryce. Bryce hits a three. There we go. Lead back down to 10 right now. I wonder what are the Jazz shooting from three? They must be at like 40% now. Yeah, Jazz are at 41% from three. Warriors are at 42%. Isaiah Collier there tries to drive. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Will Richard getting a foul on that one. Isaiah's been working really well at the free throw, so he should get both of these. He gets the first one in. If he gets this, Jazz are going to be at 100. The lead will only be by 8. And then they'll be in a great position. Does make both of them Isaiah Collier. Golden State Warriors 108, Jazz there 100. Steph with a three. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. All right, Jazz ball. Isaiah Collier right there. Lowry with a three. Oh, Lowry gets blocked by Draymond. And Ace Bailey gets the dunk there. Jazz keeping up the pressure. Jazz down by 9, though. Oh, wow. Chef Curry getting a layup. These are great comments from the commentator. Like, the Jazz just have no presence in the paint. They can't stop anybody from getting in the paint. Turnover. Steal there back from the Jazz. Nice one there on Isaiah Collier, though. Isaiah with a 3. Bryce Sensabaugh getting a floater. Jazz doing really well. They're keeping the pressure. I like it. Oh, no. Not getting back on defense. They don't fall asleep. They just they don't have the guys. Lowry with a 3. Oh, Lowry hits a 3. There we go. First 3 of the game for Lowry marketing. That, you know what? Shout out for Lowry. Lowry definitely deserves that. He's been struggling all game from 3. Look, 20% from 3 would be that. Draymond with a 3. That's a miss. Nice. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Like, how are you? You're falling this. Oh. Look, it's just too easy. They're showing the replays. Like, how are you letting guys just be open in the paint like that? Like, you got to box out in that situation. Like, and now Steph is out because they're like, yeah, we got him. Ace Bailey with a midi. Ace Bailey's going to sort out that mid-range shot. Like, I can't wait until like Summer League. When he plays, like, I think everything's going to be way more smoother. Steal by Ace Bailey. I like that. All right, Keontae there with the miss. Warriors on the breakaway. Will Richard, Pajimski, Al Horford to Richards. Will Richard, the second round pick, probably the best value for money draft pick out of this whole draft class. Bryce Sensabaugh to Lowry. Lowry gets a dunk. All right, Will Richard with the ball now. Santos there getting a layup. Jazz still down by 14. Lowry with a 3. That's a miss, guys. You got to like look up for the follow up. Like, can't just wait. And on the other end, Warriors go for a 3. Guys got to start getting these shots down. Jazz got to do better right now. They call a technical free throw in Utah right now. Game is on break right now. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed with the Jazz in this game. I know I probably shouldn't, but like, yeah, I kind of expected more. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back.
By the way, everybody, make sure to go get the cornbread. It's at the City of Bistro. So I'm shopping.
Okay. We got 5 minutes left. This is almost over. It's been quite painful, to be fair. And it's not even the scoreline, because scoreline, I mean, like we're not doing well. Like we're down by 15, but like it just feels like we're getting outclassed right now. Like that's what it is. We're getting really outclassed. Like we're not defending that forces the Warriors to change the way how they play. So whether it's the starting five or whether it's the five after that, like it doesn't matter. Like you look at they have almost every single guy in double digits except their centers in Draymond Green and Al Horford. Every other player is in double digits. Two players are over 20, Stephen Curry and Moses Moody. And even though the Jazz are in a similar situation, like it just does not feel that way. Like Lowry's on 18, Nurkic on 11, Keontae's on 19, Ace is on 14, Flipper's on 10, Bryce is on 19, and Isaiah's on 10. But yeah, this like we're getting our class. Like, don't let the box scores fool you. We are getting our class right now. And I mean, I think it just comes down to the Warriors. They know what they're trying to do, and even though they're near the end of the Steph Curry time, like they still have a pretty overall solid team, and the Jazz are trying to figure out what their team is and looks like. Again, stupid fouls, man. That time. Everybody's gone in the chat. I don't blame them. Pat Spencer's coming out to play. I'm surprised we didn't see more of him, but yeah. All right, we got just under 4 minutes left. Let's at least get something positive out of this game. What is exactly we could get? I don't think we can get much positive out of this. This is just another string of losses that go towards the draft pick. Three and a half minutes left. Jazz are down by a lot, man. Well done, Face Bailey on that one, but Jazz are down by 25 right now. Yep, this loss is worse than the Hornets loss. Because at least the Hornets, like you could see what like they were doing, and I knew what it was. Yeah, but this is bad. Like we got beat by the better team today. I gotta take a break. I'll power on for the last couple minutes of the game, but yeah, I'll be back.